I like the look, you too. Ooh, it definitely suits you.
These shirts are everywhere. And by the way, I hear Shep is pretty salty about it.
Good.
Oh, yeah.
And hopefully Audrey get the credit she deserves this time. I mean, she said that Shep ghosted her after she made the shirts. Wouldn't even help promote the brand at all.
I mean, it figures. Has he ever done the right thing once? Like, ever?
No, not that I'm aware of, no.
So, Mila and I have been discussing next steps. Now that you've got your outfit together, it's time to wear it to one of your pre-game tunnel walks.
Okay.
Okay? I'm gonna make sure that Nicole Ramon from Teed Up is there to ask you questions about it.
Yep. And then all you have to do is talk about how awesome Audrey Louise Reynolds is.
Okay.
And how your incredibly sophisticated and stylish girlfriend put you onto her.
All right, set it up then.
Ashley's on it. All you have to do is show up looking fly.
I can do that.
Yes, you can.
Hey, looking sharp.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. You know, I have to change it up just a little bit.
I would say more than a little bit. That glow up is real.
Thank you, thank you.
And I've been reading online about you too. It seems you've gone viral of late.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a man of many talents.
Clearly. So where did this new look come from?
Well, it's actually Audrey Louise Reynolds. You know, she designed the MP shirt you've probably seen everyone rocking.
Yes.
But she also helped me track down some unique pieces, take my style to the next level.
Okay. Well, where did this newfound interest in fashion come from?
I wouldn't say it's new, but I've been into fashion my whole life, you know. But being able to achieve a certain amount of success and notoriety on the court has allowed me to collaborate with and boost, you know, designers like Audrey Louise Reynolds, you know. Fashion isn't just an interest of mine, it's something that I actively support.
So what else would you like to do in this area? Maybe start your own label?
Maybe someday, maybe.
Okay.
But I just know how tough the business can be for designers starting out. So that's why I want to use my platform to shine light on promising up-and-comers like Audrey Louise Reynolds, for instance. If I can help someone as talented as her establish a place in this industry, that would mean the world for me.
Oh, I bet. Well, judging by how many people are wearing your shirt here tonight, I'd say you are succeeding. Thanks, MP.
Thank you.
It's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at small forward. Now here's Jones. Here's Wembanyama. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Here's Porter. Pass to Şengün. Smith outside. Martin outside. Clock at 6. And here is Green. Let's go with a 3. The shot comes out.
When you take a look at this Houston Rockets team, there is no question that they have talented scorers who can get it going quickly.
Yep, count it.
As his career has progressed, Johnson has really improved as a playmaker.
Pass to Green. Şengün, a screen on Fournier. Green, the pass to Şengün. No luck on that one. So the Spurs will take it the other way. And while the Rockets definitely have some talent, Richard, they've struggled to be consistent.
Yeah, that's largely due to the youth and inexperience, and that only comes with playing games. The guys that they lean on to score are still finding their footing. They're finding their game, and this team realizes they need to stay patient.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Green. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
You can really feel...
Defensive foul. Jabari Smith. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Evan Fournier. One shot.
That's good from Fournier. The Rockets have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Porter, the pass to Smith, looking to end the run. The Rockets again can't hit.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Pass to Wembanyama. He tries for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Offensive board. Şengün, no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
And Wembanyama gets it to go. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Christopher. 11 points for him last game against Memphis.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Christopher. 11-point game. There's Kaminsky with a 3. And another miss by Houston. Outside Graham. From deep. And Wembanyama gets it to go. He's got 11.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Smith with a screen on Graham. Outside Porter. Over Graham. Porter's shot is off. Here's San Antonio now. Good momentum. 14 straight now. Collins with a screen on Porter. Graham, that's good.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter here. Back to Smith. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And this is something Smith needs to keep doing at the next level. Staying aggressive in close.
Graham, the pass to Johnson. Collins with it. Here's Wembanyama. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Houston has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
There's 18 seconds left in the first. Tries the 9-footer. And San Antonio again with a bucket.
Of his 8 shots so far, he's only missed 1. He's starting this game strong.
Outside Porter. Smith with a screen on Graham. Porter. It doesn't go for him. And so it's San Antonio. They have a confident. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide. Those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
A great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And for Houston, Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Kenyon Martin is out there with Smith, and it's Cauley Stein in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Spurs, here's Wembanyama. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 19.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He contributed 40 points, and that was just one element of his production.
There are high school refs better than you guys. Way better. Shooting for Houston.
Certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Cauley Stein.
The offensive successes due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Smith outside. Pass to Kaminsky. The shot no good. And the Spurs going the other way now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Wembanyama from behind the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now here's Green. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Kaminsky outside. 4-3. He drops it from range.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Now Green. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. With one on the clock. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Spurs running away with it. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
21.
Loving the first half. More of this.
Hey, everybody. Psst. I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Well, I think of Houston. The end is near. Couldn't put things together in time. They've had a couple of good games, but they couldn't sustain the momentum. They're in rebuild territory, which ain't always pretty.
And circling back to this first half, fellas, a decisive advantage for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So the Houston 5 right now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Wembanyama. Count it. Good. He has 29 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Green, the pass to Smith. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. Fournier with the ball. Green picks him up. And And Wembanyama gets it to go.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Well, Houston's shooting poorly, just 29% from the floor in this game.
When the Spurs traded Kawhi to the Raptors in 2018, they got back DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and the 29th pick in the 2019 draft. That pick was Keldon Johnson.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. To stop the run, Green, the pass to Martin. And that comes off the assist by Green. Martin's got his first points of the night. You know, with Johnson, he's already managed to exceed expectations, Richard.
An accurate three-point shooter who can play the 3 or the 4, Johnson continues to improve as a scorer off the dribble. He also knows how to use that big body and strength on the interior. And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Here's Green. Off the left rim and out.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Here's Wembanyama. Here's the second effort, and the layup is up and in.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Get down.
Green against Fournier. Left side, Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Şengün. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Spurs.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Yeah, another miss. Their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on an 18-4 run. To the right side. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, he tries a 3. San Antonio again missing. Houston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Porter. Back to Christopher. The 3 is up. That shot, no good. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Here's Collins. Soft touch off the glass.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Kaminsky, a screen on Graham. Porter, the pass to Kaminsky. And Kaminsky slams it home.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 20-6 run. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Porter against Graham. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Graham as that one goes. Graham's got 4 assists in the game.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Porter with it. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Kaminsky, a screen on Graham from deep three-point range. And that's not going to go. And so the San
Get him with those hands, Duffy. Get him.
27.
Down for San Antonio.
Looking at Doug McDermott, it took some time for him to find his footing in the league, but now he looks very comfortable.
Well, Houston's shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
It's just a great matchup for them, and they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Slim.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
We've got Doug McDermott. He's out there with Keita Bates-Diop. And it's Slim in at the 5. That's the San Antonio 5.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
From deep. Not going to go that time. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Outside Graham. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.